You'll get to know our work in a minute, okay. The first gentleman I've got in the world of spirit actually is called Eric, and I believe I'm being in this area here of this side of the room. Does anybody understand Eric in the world of spirit? You do, darling. Can you say a big yes, please? Yes. Thank you. I've also got a gentleman by my side. It might not be Eric, but he is tall, he is a broad man, he was what I want to say a worker man. He knew how to deal with money, but he wasn't very academic. Do you understand who's in front of me? It should be... Who is it, darling, please?
It's my grandfather and Eric is my dad.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, we're on to a good night then. They've all come all queued up. But also as well, I've got to say, I've got a lady here, darling. She's a similar size to myself. I want to say Mary. Mary. Who's Mary?
My mother.
Your mother. Come for you tonight, aren't they? Well, I don't mean come for you. Oh my God. We're on our way up to World of Spirit. I don't mean that. I mean they've come to say hello to you. Okay. Now, I know it's a little bit of a surprise, but she's saying thank you very much. She must have been very poorly, darling, around this area here. Do you understand me? And she's saying thank you for everything you did. And even when she passed, you did question yourself, had I done enough for my mum? Don't upset, go on, because she'll get upset then. But they don't cry, you know, because they've left you. They cry because it's happiness of communication. Do you understand that? Yeah. And she's happy because she's communicated. But she's also saying that over the last 7 days of time you've been talking to her. Do you understand? Yeah. And if you do come, I'd love a message from you. Does she have poly pins, love? Does she have something wrong with her legs?
Feet.
Her feet, right, because I just want to move everything and get it going. Yeah. But she's also saying, who's Charles? She's met Charles in the world of spirit.
It's her father.
Pardon?
It's her father.
Her father. Will you please accept then, love, that all this family has come? She's also got a baby. She's talking about David on the earth plane, Anthony on the earth plane, Susan on the earth plane, and also a Janice. Now also as well, around you, you've got big changes to come. If I said to you there's some decision to make about properties, do you understand where I am? Because your mum's going, go for it, girl, go for it. You don't. If I said to you, you don't want to be too old, do you understand me?
I can't believe it.
Oh, that's lovely. Will you make sure you speak to Ali?
I will do.
Oh, good, thank you. I also have to say to you, love, there's a gentleman just come forward, but he has got something wrong, seriously wrong, with his leg. Now, I feel as if I've got half a leg here. Do you understand anybody who is in the world of spirit that actually struggle with this? Now, it's not like our army today where they get, like, what do they call it?
Prosthesis.
Yes, it's not that. This gentleman's got his trousers folded with an old-fashioned pin. Now, that should ring a bell somewhere with you as a child. Now, go round to where you used to live. That's where your mum's taking me. Whether to give you the surname of Harrison or Harrison Street?
Hibbard.
Pardon?
It's Hibbard.
Hibbard. I can't swap it. I didn't get that. I definitely got Harrison or Harrison Street. Do you understand that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got that. Okay. Who's Sally? She's got Sally here.
My mother's friend.
Right, okay. They're having a big party. They're having a good time. Now, just before I came up here tonight, then, I had to go back and get a little Gaviscon. But it weren't me, it was your mum. Because I thought, hold on, I haven't... Oh, and I had to go to my handbag and I thought, what's the matter with me? I don't eat anything like that before I come up here. Do you understand? I don't eat heavily. So I know it were her, and she's saying to me, I'm ever so sorry. I was gripped, and I had to walk away, sort it out, and then I've come back and it's her. She's also talking about Mick. Who's Mick around you on the earth plane, please?
There's a family member.
Family member. Will you watch for good changes, of? Because Spirit never ever gives us anything bad, ever. Your family would never hurt you, do you understand? Now, if she moved some pictures and took a ring from you, would you be bothered?
Absolutely not, I'd be delighted.
Lovely, because you've got her engagement ring, she's telling me. She's going to pinch it for you for about 7 days and then she's going to fetch it back. Because you need your proof there's an afterlife. Alright, will you come and see me? whenever. I'm all over, so you can come and say hello and just let me know that the ring comes back. Okay, she's not taking it to cash converters. Okay, all right. She would have done it. No, she would have said, I get it sold, we need the money, forget that. You don't need trinkets, that's what she's saying, you don't need them. Now she's taking me straight to the pleasure beach, why? Does somebody live up there or have connections round there?
Me.
You do? Well, I don't know you, do you? She's going, no, I don't understand that.
I thought you meant it.
That's all right. If it's going back, it doesn't matter. And why is she talking about a newsagent's shop? Did somebody work in one of them years ago? Like a sweetie shop and newsagents and everything with it? There's even cakes in it and pop and stuff like that. Well, you remember I'll give you that? Okay, being taken to Manchester. Okay, for connections there. Being taken to Birmingham and being taken to Australia. And also as well there's going to be links with Saudi Arabia, so either somebody's going on holiday there, darling, or there's something to do with, do you understand? Because I'm also talking about Agadir, so there's something to do with Morocco in my past. Somebody likes the nice holidays, but I've got a feeling, love, it's you. Alright, do you understand where there was a ring lost? And I don't think it's the ring she's talking about. Who had to have another engagement ring? She's not talking about the ring she's going to take for 7 days, she's talking about something else.
I do know that we pawned a ring.
They pawned, that's fine.
Me and her pawned
I will see it as it's lost. As you know the way I work, I will see it coming off and then lost.
And I didn't get it back.
That's okay. You didn't need it, did you?
No.
You don't need it. It's that matters. A bit of love. I've got a lot of love here. I'm not being sentimental, but I have a lot of love from your family. A lot of railway links, mining links. There was a brickie, do you understand, a plasterer, the old-fashioned. They've all come, they've all shown me the way they worked, what they did and everything. It's been an absolute pleasure. But just before I leave you, she's talking about a red rose and petals going on a rose garden.
Well, at a funeral,
yeah.
A member of the family had a red rose and we kept the petals off the tops of the roses. That's fantastic. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for talking to me. Good night. God bless. Please give the ladies a lovely round of applause. Thank you.
When Jan first came on and said, hello, everybody, she looked straight at me and she said, Eric. Now, Eric was my father and I was absolutely devastated by his death. Devastating. I've always wanted to contact me. And then when she said Mary, that was my mother.
So she's got your mother and your father
and my dad,
together.
And the work, I wrote it down here, the manual worker was my grandfather, who was always used to say to my dad, well, you know, I use my hands for work, and you know, my dad would say I use my brains. But the link that made everything come together was the pain in the chest here and the Gaviscon, because it was a massive joke.
Yes.
My mother drank Gaviscon like you drink a cup of tea, because in the end she actually died of cancer of the esophagus. Wow. So the Gaviscon would cool it down. There was an Australian link. My brother went to Australia soon after my mum died.
Yeah.
I only came home last month for his 50th birthday and we all had a big party, and my mum wasn't there, my dad wasn't there, but my mum and I didn't have much money at one time, so it's a bit funny, but she had a ring that was always very precious, so we pawned it. Now when she said a lost ring, I don't remember ever losing it, but to lose a ring in a pawn shop, I was too late to get it out. Surrounding me is property. Now, I own my dad's property, and when he died, I couldn't sell it. I didn't want to sell it, and he came to me and said to me, "It's time to sell."